Thank you for hosting an SFA student teacher in your classroom. As a cooperating teacher, you will probably have the most influence on our teacher candidate as they enter their chosen career in education. We at SFA appreciate this partnership, and we are looking forward to a great semester with you as the cooperating teacher and our SFA student teacher. A few semesters ago, I received a phone call from one of my teacher friends. She said, "Lisa, I'm so excited about having an SFA student teacher. Well, what do I do with her?" This video CD is a result of that phone call.
Hello, my name is Laren Blackman, and I'm the current Student Teaching Coordinator for Stephen F. Boston State University. All student teachers were given a grade-specific handbook like this, in which you can find substitution policies and expectations of what your student teacher should be doing. Each student teacher will be assigned a field supervisor. The field supervisor is responsible for contacting you early in the semester about your student teacher. They will formally evaluate the student teacher. The field supervisor will bring you a brochure called Tips for Mentor Teachers. This has additional information for you to help make this a positive experience. What experiences has my student teacher already had? All level and secondary level have had 30 hours of early field experiences and a one-semester field experience course. During the field experience course, teacher candidates observed and taught 1 to 2 lessons in local partner schools. Student teachers for EC6 and middle level have early field experiences in the SFA Early Childhood Lab and Charter School. They had later field experiences in the local school districts. EC6 and middle level teacher candidates have taught 10 to 12 lessons in small and large group settings. The purpose of the student teaching semester is to provide each teacher candidate with support and a strong classroom mentor as he or she is immersed in the total school experience. The Texas Education Agency's Code of Ethics and Rules. All teacher candidates have studied and are responsible for knowing the Texas Administrative Code, which defines the Educator's Code of Ethics. All candidates are responsible for knowing the 2 parts of the code, Purpose and Scope, 247.1, and Code of Ethics and Standard Practices for Texas Educators, 247.2. To find additional information on these codes, you may go to the website listed on your screen. How does grading work? Student teachers are enrolled in 9 hours of SFA coursework. They will receive either a passing or failing grade for their student teaching. This grade is based upon evaluations that you as their mentor teachers will do on a daily basis, as well as more formal evaluations done by their SFA field supervisor. Examples of the evaluation forms can be found in the back of each student teaching handbook. What if you have concerns about your student teacher? Each field supervisor will give you a business card with their contact information. Please contact the field supervisor and myself as soon as the problem arises. Issues and concerns that might arise might mean that your student teacher is late, not professionally dressed, and using their cell phone inappropriately. They might be unprepared. Find more information on what is expected from your student teacher on a weekly basis in the Student Teaching Handbook in Appendix A. SFA has the following policy, which is intended for those types of situations: the Professional Dispositions and Program Continuation Policy. If problems are to arise, the University Field Supervisor will explain to you the process in more detail. Policies and procedures can be found in the Student Teaching Handbook. Student Teaching Attendance Policies. Student teachers are responsible for following the same calendar and observing the same holidays and daily schedule as your school does. Student teachers should inform you, the mentor teacher, the field supervisor, and school office as early as possible in case of illness or forced absence. Prior notification is expected when at all possible. If you, the mentor teacher, have an assignment that extends beyond the normal school day, the student teacher should follow the same schedule. So yes, they should come as early as you and stay as late as you do. If this is not happening, please talk to the student teacher about the expected daily routine. If the behavior continues, please contact me and the field supervisor immediately. Each absence requires proper documentation. Absences beyond 2 days must be made up. You and the field supervisor should help plan the makeup schedule. Simply showing up at the school each day is not evidence that the student teacher is participating fully. Participation requires that the student teachers be present in the experience. Student teachers should not be thinking about other issues, checking messages, or being distracted inside conversations. Student teaching is a full immersion experience, collaborative learning process, and a complex social activity. Student teachers are expected to participate fully by listening, volunteering, and sharing. Student teaching is a full-time job, which we have communicated to our student teachers. We have asked that they do not work or take additional coursework during their student teaching. We realize, though, that some of them will need to work during this time, but we ask that it does not interfere with their student teaching. Successful student teaching is the end goal. Professional dress. Student teachers should dress as if they were going to a job interview every day. Clothes should be clean and professional. Candidates should wear apparel that is modest. Candidates should remove piercings, excluding earrings, while at sites. Men should refer to district policy about earrings and facial hair. Tattoos should be covered if possible while on site. Candidates should wear clothing that is appropriate to their field and grade level. Recommended attire: slacks or khakis, knee-length dresses or skirts, collared shirts, professional blouses, loafers or heels. Inappropriate attire: jeans unless district approves, mini skirts, t-shirts, revealing shirts, tank tops, spaghetti straps, flip-flops or stilettos. Some exceptions include candidates teaching in physical education, coaches, dance, or marching band may wear appropriate athletic clothing when needed. Student teaching substitution policies. Many of the first questions that I get as a student teaching coordinator have to do with the student teacher serving as a substitute teacher. More information on substitution policies can be found on page 18 in the EC6 handbook, page 17 in the MLG handbook, and page 14 in the secondary and all-level handbook. The key ideas include: student teachers may serve as substitute teachers only after successfully completing 6 weeks of the semester. A student teacher is considered to be serving as a substitute when you, the mentor teacher, are absent from school and no paid personnel is in the classroom with the student teacher. Since student teachers are still novice teachers, we would like a certified teacher in an adjacent room that agrees to assist the student teacher if needed, specifically with discipline issues. Student teachers may substitute for a maximum of 5 days, 2 days unpaid and 3 days paid, as approved by the district. If the district requires substitute teachers to attend district training, the student teacher is not excused from his or her student teaching assignment to attend the training. When the student teacher agrees to attend district substitute teacher training, he or she must make up the missed day, regardless of the number of absences at that time. In the back of the student teaching handbook, you can find an example of the student teaching semester. This is only an example. You can modify this example to fit your classroom best. If you feel that your student teacher needs extra responsibilities, feel free to give those responsibilities to them. Our goal is for the student teacher to teach a minimum of 1 full week with total responsibility for the classroom. We realize that there are end-of-course exams, STAR testing, and other assessments that you are responsible for. We want our student teachers to be able to aid you in those assessments. We appreciate everything that you're doing for our student teachers. If you need to speak to me for any reason, please feel free to call me at 936-468-1587. Again, thank you so much for everything you're doing.
Thank you again for hosting an SFA student teacher. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact the field supervisor, the student teaching office, or you can refer to the handbook. Thank you again, and we're looking forward to a wonderful semester.